Hi guys, this is So With, and sorry for any background noise. I'm out on the road right now riding my bike, so if you hear any wind or anything, sorry. It's just, I'm out right now trying to go to the spot I record because my house is loud again. It's always loud, so I'm not surprised. Um, Thank you for 60 subscribers. This is What If Deku Was an Assassin, as you can see, part 3, the USJ, if I'm correct. Yeah, if I ramble off or anything, I'm sorry about that, but yeah, sorry. So if I ramble off or anything, and when I'm crossing the road, and any cussing, because people are dumbasses out here on the road, and that's not good. And the reason you can hear me is because I'm wearing headphones, so I can actually talk. So, yeah. Fuck, it's windy out here. It's not cold. Well, it's a little bit cold, but mostly windy out here. Yeah, so thank you again for 60. I'm surprised I got there after like 2 days of 50. I should be surprised about not at the same time. It's fucking windy out here. Yeah, so USJ. I don't remember. I woke up at like 11. Woke up at like 11 today. So my brain's kind of active, kind of not at the same time. But my brain doesn't mostly start working until like probably 5, 6 o'clock at night. So, yeah. We're gonna, okay, I'm almost at my recording spot, so give me a second. Okay, I'm at my recording spot. So, if you hear any background noise, like birds, wind, and everything like that, sorry, and I'm also out of breath, so. Also, it's colder out here, probably like 20 degrees colder. Yeah, yesterday it was 60. Now it's like 40 something. It's dumb. The place I live is dumb. So, yeah, I just want to say thank you for 60 subscribers. Again, just in case you didn't hear. And, yeah. Surprised I got there in like 2 days. Comment below if you want the ice deku to continue or not. Because if not, I can, stop it. So, yeah. So, anyway, if I'm correct, it was Hero versus Villain, if I'm correct. Yeah, Heroes versus Villain. If I went over it already, sorry. Also, I'm going to try not to ramble too much today. So, yeah. Turn my music off. So, yeah. So, Heroes vs. Villains. I normally skip this, but this seems interesting for me today. I don't know why. So, it's not the original pairings just because they don't want it to. So, it's Deku and Karuno versus Bakugo and Todoroki. No matter what, Deku and Karuno are gonna win. I'm gonna explain it, but we all know they're gonna win. Pretty easily, too. So what they do, they're the heroes. Deku and Kairno are the heroes, and Bakugo and Todoroki are the villains. So Deku's hero costume is like the suits they wear before the suits they wore before if you watch the show, you know, like before Koro Sensei dies. That's a spoiler, but it shouldn't be that much of a spoiler at the same time. So we're gonna start off at, yeah. So pretty much they're both wearing that because it's the easiest thing they could do, and they're also most comfortable with it because they mostly train in that. So before they go in, Deku creates, what did rope be? Deku creates chains because chains are weapons. Well, at least I count them as weapons. Holy, holy fuck! It's almost 5 o'clock. Shit. So what we go is they go in there and they sneakily do it because they're assassins, pretty much. So of course they sneakily sneak in. Sneakily sneak it. I don't know, but they sneak in. They go through the top because Deku created the chain so they could go through the top. So yeah, Deku pretty much does that, and he sneaks in. They sneak in, and actually, no. Let's say it's Deku. Let's say it's Bako and Momo on a team. Yeah, Deku's going for Bakugo because he realized after a little bit that it's him. That's the one who used to bully her. So Deku is gonna go all out again. Well, not all out, but gonna put him near death. And Kairino's going for Momo because I plot reasons maybe, I don't know, but yeah. Deku's going for Bakugo. Deku's gonna do a sneak attack. Like Deku's gonna kick his back and then use like make some rubber pistols, well rubber bullets, so it bruises him, and he cleared this up with All Might, so he knows that they're rubber. All Might said, "Yeah, you can use rubber bullets." So Deku makes some rubber bullets and shoots them at Bakugo, making like he shoots Bakugo like 5 times in the back and like 5 times in his like legs and arms and everything like that. So Bakugo's hurting all over. And so what Deku does is he pretty much just uses the chains and the capture tape to chain up Bakugo. And let's say Kairino didn't get the bomb. She got captured. She got knocked out. Which, with Deku hearing this, he was not a fan of. So he made like a rubber knife, like those ones that supposed to hurt Kuro Sensei. That didn't hurt humans. Fuck, I'm stuttering, even though my brain didn't go to school today. my brain is still on school mode because I got 2 more days, like Monday and Tuesday at school, which is stupid. Give me a break. Fucking stress. So yeah, sorry. I am stressed though, so. Deku pretty much does that, and Deku makes 2 of those knives, and what and is walking up to Momo, same way that he did to Bako. Dropped the knife without her knowing the other knife is in his other hand. Deku collapsed, paralyzed her, and Deku captured her with the chains and capture tape. Capture tape, yeah. So yeah, Deku touched the bomb after that. Took Karuno to Recovery Girl. Then came back for Momo and Bakugo. And Karuno was the one who called Bakugo Kachon. Bakugo doesn't know that they're dating. Bakugo realized that it's Karuno after a little bit. Let's say before the USJ, like, you know when they're selecting president and everything, Deku got president and Karuno got vice president. Because first of all, they're the 2 strongest in the class. Even though they don't look like it, they are. And guys have been getting him mixed up with a girl. So the pool's gonna be funny though. So what happens is that yeah. So Deku gets vice. Deku gets president. She gets vice president. So Deku went over to Momo and everything and asked if she had a cousin that killed the parents, their mom and sister. She said, yeah, wondering why. And he said, did the kid look like me? She said, yeah. She hasn't put the 2 dots together yet, so Deku pretty much says it's me and stuff like that. Don't call me by my real name, and everything like that. Deku's assassin name is pretty much Izuku. Even though he hates that name, he goes by Izuku for his assassin name. Even though he goes by Karma Nagisa, not Karma Shioto. So, yeah, they're talking about stuff that happened, and Kairina was just sitting, trying to take a nap, and Bakugo came up and asked if she wanted to go on a date with him. Well, she pretty much said, no, fuck off, I already got a boyfriend, and everything like that. Bakugo asked who the boyfriend was. She pretty much said it's, Karma. Because she's tired, first of all, so she mostly knows she's saying this. She woke up after Bakugo said pretty much, you want to go on a date with me? She woke up right as soon as Bakugo said that. So, and then she was feeling tired again, so she pretty much said Deku's name like Karma. So, as you know, normal stuff. Anger Bakugo, anger Ishima. Fuck. You see why I fail English? I probably would be really good at Japanese though. Not gonna lie about that. I'd probably be pretty good at it. But anyway, so Bakugo's going to attack Deku, and Deku pretty much just I don't know, probably made some rubber pistols or something, and just shot Bakugo right in the forehead, knocking him straight out, right after he was just in Recovery Girl. Because before that, Deku did the same thing, so that same spot was still hurting a tiny bit, so Deku just shot in the same spot, just to say Deku's good with guns and everything, guns, knives, pretty much every weapon. So, Deku pretty much, yeah, knocks him out, takes Bakugo to Recovery Girl, and Recovery Girl said, "What happened this time?" like, sighing and saying, like, "What happened this time?" and everything like that. Deku pretty much said, same stuff as normal. But this time he tried hitting on my girl. Recovery Girl knew he was a boy because she's a doctor, she can tell. So she says, "Okay, see you later," and everything like that. So yeah, they go back to their house. Karino and Deku go back to their house slash the school because that's pretty much where they learn and everything like that. So yeah, they go back to that school, and this time the Deku Squad comes. Deku Squad from the original probably won't be in this one. So yeah, Deku senses them, but doesn't really care because this is like probably at 6 o'clock. Because after school and everything, they already trained. They're just eating. Deku's not really caring. He's just thinking it might be Bakugo and everybody like that. Like Baku Squad minus Bakugo because he's salty right now. So Deku grants some permission in. Deku right now is just relaxing. Deku's talking to everybody in the classroom. Deku thinks they're pretty nice, so he doesn't really care, but cares at the same time. So Deku Squad is going into the mountains. Normally after they eat, they go through the woods looking for food for like the next few days. Cause let's say it's Friday and USJ doesn't happen until a month or two. Cause I don't want it to. So yeah, they're they're looking for food and everything, and the not Deku Squad, like they um Karma and Kirino realize that because they're going through the forest and everything, and they realize that it's not the Baku Squad, but they can realize it's some of their classmates, so they let them go further. But they go back to their house early, and they just say they'll find more food tomorrow. So yeah, what they're doing is pretty much just studying for stuff, even though they don't need to. They're like past college level, the smarts, and Baku Squad pretty much knocks on this school door, like, cause they see that people live here pretty much and go to school here, so they just knock on the door, seeing if anybody would answer. And Deku pretty much answers and said like hello and stuff like that. And they're wondering, like, why are they here? Like, why? Well, why is Deku here? They don't know Kairono's here yet. Deku pretty much says, go sit outside on the table, at the table, and stuff like that. Deku yells for Kairono, which they're surprised that she's here too. And Kairono says, like, coming and stuff like that. If I didn't mention this, Deku's not super short. He's, like maybe an inch or two below, Ida. So, what time is it? 5:13. I'm ending this at 30 minutes again. So, yeah, Deku pretty much grabs some food and everything. Kairono's sitting out there talking to them. And Deku comes out with food, gives it to them, and they say, why are you two here? Like, that's their main question. Like, why are you guys here, living here in the forest and at the school? Well, why you're here mostly. They explain what happened to them, and they say, don't tell anybody or, like, will assassinate your whole family, because they talked about the whole assassination thing and stuff like that. And since they can tell that they're smart, they give like maybe a book or two of Kairono Sensei's books to them, because they mostly get their homework done in like maybe a minute or two. Because during the entrance exam, Deku got his entrance exam paper thing done in like a minute. Same with Kairono, and they both got perfect scores. Probably beyond perfect scores. So yeah, Deku pretty much says like that kind of stuff. Hope this is recording my voice. I really hope so. If not, that's gonna be real annoying. So yeah, anyway, they say okay and everything, and they realize that there's only one bed in the school. They ask like, why is there one bed, everything like that, because they don't sleep in separate rooms. They sleep in the same bed because they're dating and everything like that. And it would just be a waste just to waste materials on beds and everything like that, money too. So yeah, they just sleep in the same bed. Yeah, they say we're dating and everything like that. Which Deku's bleh, fuck. Deku's blushing a little bit. Kairono's like, you know that blush where it's like it's their face cheeks. I'm gonna say that because some of you guys are dirty minded, and like their nose are like red, that kind of blush. So yeah, fuck, my mouth's dry now. I don't have any goddamn water out here. Holy shit, it's got dark out here. Probably gonna have to go in a few minutes, so I'm probably gonna leave this off. I'm just doing more backstory shit. I'm gonna give this like 5 more minutes and try to do half the USJ. So, yeah, they leave. They say, you guys can come back Saturdays and Sundays. We might be getting food and everything, so just so you know, there's a barrier that could shock you. All you guys have to do is call us and everything, so then you guys can get in. They say okay, and they go away. So the USJ happens, they're on the bus, and they're talking about quirks. Deku says his is weapon creation. Her Karano says she has a weaker version of Deku's, but I only can create guns, bullets, and knives. They ask if they're related, like questioning like super well. They say no, they're not related. They're not related at all, or anything like that. Just by pure coincidence that they have the same quirk. And they say it's similar. Deku's is similar to Momo's. Deku says, "Yeah, we're cousins and everything like that." And they also ask, "Why don't you have the black hair then?" Deku doesn't like Deku. He himself knows a little bit why he has the black hair. Well, why he has the blue hair, but not fully. Like blue eyes, everybody's related to one person, like Asia, no, like Europe or something, and that maybe like 1700s, maybe. I don't remember. I know it's like someone that used to have blue eyes in Europe. I think I know that much. So yeah, so they're not they're not saying anything about his blue eyes because that can be natural. So they get there, and 13's explaining what will happen at the OSJ, and the villains attack. Hiroshima says the same thing, like, "Oh, look, there's fake villains. There's even fake villains here." Deku just looks over and says, "Nope," and pretty much just goes right down, making two knives in his hands and slitting people's throats. Because let's just say he's allowed to kill, same as Kairino, because Azal let them to. Like Azal said, you guys can kill them if you want. So, yeah, they're killing them. And Shigaraki realizes it's Izuku and Kairino because they've done some assassinations for them for the League of Villains, and they've all been a success. And some, like Shigaraki, watched them kill people, so that Shigaraki knows their fighting styles, and he knows that there's this blue-haired kid with blue eyes that always carries two knives for a technique that he uses to paralyze his opponents. So what happens with the Nomu will be explained in the next video. Yeah, I'm leaving off on a cliffhanger with that. So you're welcome. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's getting late for me, so I probably should get going. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for like 60 subscribers again. There should be a new video out tomorrow, unless I get caught up in TikTok or anime. So yeah, see you guys tomorrow maybe. Hope you guys enjoyed, and bye.